They say that the future is electric, but for someone whose sentiments cling to an internal combustion past, this prediction is oddly concerning. Where will the song of an inline-4 engine go? What about the fumes that my nostrils long to inhale? These things may or may not disappear like teardrops in the rain. So, what is it about this little scooter that might just make me change my stance on electric vehicles? Let's find out. One thing people always mention when talking about EVs is the instant torque. After riding around town, I can't stress enough just how zippy this thing is. Off the line, the motor pulls immediately without the input lag you get from a gasoline engine building up revs, as the EK3 comes with 3 riding modes, with the first being the slowest and most economical. Mode 2 is a bit livelier but still limits how fast you can go, while Mode 3 lets you enjoy all 8.3 electric ponies that the motor has to offer. Despite the high claimed torque figure, don't expect superbike-like top speeds though, as the EK3 tops out at just under 100 km an hour, with the torque figure focused on smooth and near instant delivery instead of flat-out speed. So the combined braking system links the front and rear calipers, which is nice to have, especially on, a modern motorcycle, but at the same time, it doesn't really change the game. Running is as smooth and silent as can be, with the only noise being a mechanical whir that sounds more artificial than anything, which helps you keep aware that you aren't just floating down the road by yourself. Black is the new black, and what better way to highlight black than with contrast, right? But what's the best way to contrast with black, you ask? Of course, with bright white LED lights. The LED lighting package on the EK3 pierces through the slick black paint like bright city lights in a sleepless city. Get past these lights and you're greeted with a timeless yet futuristic design, with understated branding, smooth lines, and just enough accents to highlight without distracting from the sleek and premium scooter. You want to hear something cool? Come here, come closer. Now isn't that magical? Almost Disney princess-like, no? And wait, there's more. Wow, where else are you gonna find that? Comfort-wise, the EK3 feels nearly indistinguishable from your regular gas-powered premium scoot, save for the lack of vibrations, of course. The seat is nice, plush and comfortable, but not too plush. It's got this nice contour to hold onto your butt under hard acceleration. You'd need that. The stepboard is nice and wide enough for most shoe sizes, kasha rin lahat ng pinamili mo, which you can hang from this handy-dandy luggage hook. The dashboard is decidedly techy looking. You've got everything you might think you might need, like speedometer, battery level meter, your trip odometer, a power mode indicator, that's what this is. Then this handy-dandy mood ring light thingy-majiggy over here, that tells you at a glance how fast you're going. Green means you're either stopped or under 30 kilometers an hour. Any higher than that, you go to blue, and then to orange, and then red, which means you're going dangerously fast on this nearly silent city scoot. And the way the switch gear is nice and premium feeling, everything feels like premium plastic, though I do find it weird that the turn signals are a switch. Aside from instead of the usual lever type arrangement you've got on, well, regular scooters. Aside from that, all the buttons look, well, sort of appliance-like actually. But that aside, it's decent quality. In terms of features, the EK3 lives up to the futuristic expectations it sets. First off, we've got a good amount of storage. Inside, you'll find, well, the gigantic battery, which has to weigh at least 70-80 pounds, and to charge that battery is this very beefy charger, beefy enough that it has its own cooling fan. Take that out, and you've got enough space for, well, whatever you might need, up to a half-face helmet. Full-face helmets will not fit in here. Trust me, I've tried. If you close that up, you'll find additional storage here, up front, with a little USB charging port in there for all of your gadget needs. Close that up, and extra features bleed on over up front over here, where you've got a reverse gear, hazard lights, cruise control, which is, well, something you don't really find on scooters usually. And that aside, we can go over to the sides. You've got these LED light strips on either side of the scooter, which, fun fact, are illegal in Europe. So if you're gonna buy an EK3 in Europe, those will be deactivated. But if you buy one here, yeah, they're on the whole time, so you've got this whole Tron vibe. And, oh, one more thing. In case you haven't noticed, these are actually passenger foot pegs. They fold out, very unassuming when folded, and they're actually pretty decent. My girlfriend thinks it's it, so yours probably will too.
As a herald of the future, the EK3 is very promising. All Horwin has to work out at this point are a few kinks, namely the range, equipment, and the relatively high price point. At 265,000 pesos for the EK3, most Filipinos are gonna find that price tag a bit too hefty. Though, once you factor in how cheap the EK3's running costs are, i.e., just electricity, tires, and brake pads, it'll eventually start seeming cheaper than a gasoline-powered equivalent, provided the battery lasts long enough. If you're looking for a glimpse of motoring's future in a fun and stylish package, you'd appreciate what the EK3 brings to the market. Though if your budget is a bit tight and premium looks and performance aren't your biggest priorities, then you might want to look at lower-end e-bikes. If this is what an electric future holds, I'm all for it. Let's just hope manufacturers manage to stretch the range out some more and bring the price down just a little bit further.